In 1988, a man named Mehran Karimi Nasseri arrived at Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris. But due to lost papers and complicated legal issues, he couldn't enter France, and he couldn't go back to his home country either. So he stayed, living inside the airport. For food, he relied on airport staff and travelers. He read books, kept a diary, and even became friends with employees. Nasseri lived there for 18 years, inspiring the Tom Hanks movie The Terminal. He finally left in 2006, but by then, the airport had become his home. In 1995, a man named MacArthur Wheeler tried to rob two banks in broad daylight, with no mask. Why? Because he rubbed lemon juice on his face, believing it would make him invisible to security cameras. He thought lemon juice worked like invisible ink. Of course, the cameras caught everything. Police arrested him the same day, and his case became so famous that psychologists coined a term for it: the Dunning-Kruger effect, when people think they're smarter than they really are.
Wait. Please click on the subscribe button below and press like and comment for more.
Two strange children appeared in an English village, and their skin was green. In the 12th century, villagers in Woolpit, Suffolk, found a boy and girl who spoke an unknown language and refused all food, except raw beans. They claimed they came from a place called St. Martin's Land, where everything was twilight and green. Over time, their skin turned normal and they learned English, but their origin was never explained. Were they lost children, visitors from another world, or proof of a parallel dimension? The mystery of the green children of Woolpit remains unsolved. In 1985, a man named William Post won the lottery, $16 million. Just 2 years later, he played again, and unbelievably, he won another jackpot. You'd think that's a dream come true, but it turned into a nightmare. His family fought him for the money, strangers begged non-stop, and within a few years, he was completely bankrupt. Winning the lottery twice actually ruined his life. In 1995, a girl named Melanie Martinez was walking home when she was struck by lightning. Amazingly, she survived. But just 1 year later, it happened again. Another bolt of lightning hit her, twice in 2 years. Doctors said the odds were almost impossible, yet Melanie lived through both. Struck by lightning twice and still standing. True story. April 1912, the Titanic is sinking. Among the chaos is a Japanese man named Masabomi Hosono. He manages to find a seat in a lifeboat and survives. But when he returns home, he isn't celebrated. He's shamed. In Japan, newspapers accused him of dishonor, saying he lived while women and children died. He lost his job, and his name carried stigma for years. But today, many see him differently. He wasn't dishonorable. He was human, just a man who wanted to live. Masabomi Hosono, the unsinkable survivor who was never allowed to forget. Imagine breaking your arm and not even noticing. That's the reality for Jo Cameron, a Scottish woman who discovered she was completely unable to feel pain. Her rare genetic mutation also means she doesn't feel stress, anxiety, or fear. She once burned her skin on the stove and only realized when she smelled something burning. Doctors studied her DNA and found it could unlock secrets to pain management and even mental health treatments. For Jo, life is unusual. She says she only realizes she's injured when she sees the evidence, not when she feels it.